Welcome to Ascend to Earth, the podcast where embodiment is the ascension. I'm Virginia Underwood, your co-host and sacred wisdom keeper, oracle, and earth steward. I'll be joined by my daughter and co-host, Hannah Pearl, soul alchemist, astro herbalist, and intuition mentor. This is a space for the seekers, the sensitives, the cycle breakers, and the wild hearts returning to their truth. Each episode will explore what it means to come home to the body through sacred conversation, emotional alchemy, nervous system healing, ancestral wisdom, and earth-based spirituality. We'll also be sitting in circle with other wisdom keepers, visionaries, and embodied leaders, voices who are here to midwife the new world. Here, we don't escape, we descend, we feel, we root, we rise. Let's ascend to Earth.
Hi, and welcome to another podcast, Ascend to Earth. And today we are with a special guest, Desirae Penton. She is my yoga teacher, and she is a brilliant, beautiful human. And we are doing the Roots and Radiance Retreat in Peru with her. So we thought we'd bring her on and ask her some questions about what she's offering. She has a very diverse and extensive background in yoga. She's taught for about 20 years, has close to 2,000 hours of trainings, and well over 10,000 hours of teaching. Hi, Des.
Hi, I'm so excited
Me too.
to be here.
Yeah, so let's just start off with kind of your journey in yoga and what brought you to yoga.
Okay, I found yoga when I was 17. I was an athlete and had some injuries. My mom introduced me to it and immediately started, noticing the benefits and basically continued to do it because it kept me doing the things that I love to do. But then I stayed for the other things, the magic that happens along the way. And so it was more of just this practice that ended up ultimately saving my life. It's the best therapy I found, and still have yet to find something better. And so, that's what kept me going. So many years later, after many times off and on my mat, inconsistently and consistently at times, I signed up for a 500-hour certification through Sunstone in Dallas. And that was really, really close to being the Bikram series, just with a few differences. And from there, was terrible at teaching and terrified of humans. And so I just never used it. And then kind of got tired of corporate world and decided it was time to face my fears of my voice and being in front of people and figure this thing out. And now we're here. Many years later, I attribute most of my training through George Purvis. My longtime teacher for many years was Jason Lobo. And and now I practice with Christina Sell and Darren Rhodes, and just have been very fortunate to have the most amazing mentors and teachers. And so it's just kind of a combination of all of those humans.
Beautiful. Thank you. How would you describe your style of yoga?
Accessible, alignment-based. I feel like it's empowering. Across between Anusara and Iyengar type modalities with a strong focus on setup and cues, but really a big focus also on just accessibility so that everyone can do the postures and make the shapes.
Yeah, I think that's really important.
Too.
And doing it safely. That's one of the things I've taken away with working with you is like proper alignment and realizing, you know, doing yoga, having a background in yoga, and then doing your teacher training and recognizing that I feel like I've been doing yoga the wrong way the whole time.
Maybe not wrong, just different.
No. But it's been, it's like I've gotten such a deeper awareness of my body and the mechanics of my body, which has been a really, really, really cool experience that continues to unfold and deepen.
Well, that's why I'm here. That's you nailed it. That's why I do what I do, because I love watching people get strong. Like, I just taught my 9 a.m. postures class. It's a class I've been teaching ever since I opened the Dragon. And I've been teaching this class since I moved here, and since I took on the studio. And it's just so fulfilling to watch people make shapes and get stronger and figure it out. And so, yeah, it's been, it's really special. You know, that's why I do teacher trainings. That's why I do retreats. It's this intimate connection with human beings and showing them that they can do hard things, and watching them fall in love with their body and the practice, and just it's pretty, there's nothing like it, you know.
Yeah.
Watching you do a posture for the first time and just having that joy along with your students because you watched how hard they worked for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my why. For sure.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And that kind of brings me to the next question that I have. I think, like, so I know you've done a lot of teacher trainings and taught classes on a regular basis. What do you think, how does doing yoga at a retreat differ from that?
You get to spend several days with a group of people that, for whatever reason, need a break from life, or a reset, or just, you know, a vacation. And so that draws you out of your day-to-day and really allows you to, like, integrate into this, like, reset. You know, it shuts down the outside world and really allows you to tap into whatever it is you need, whether it's healing or it's time to move your body without the distractions of work and family and animals and grocery stores and stuff. And so it's just, there's an aspect of it that I can't ever explain because each one's different. And each one's special in its own unique form. And everyone that shows up is the right group that's supposed to be there for whatever reasons. And it's just, in a magical world, I'd love that experience every time. That's why I love doing teacher trainings, because I get more interaction and more time to really dive into slowing down and breathing and meditating and moving, and stuff you can't do when you're back home and life is lifing. You know, it's like people run in here and get an hour in of their mat time, and then they're back to the chaos and clutter of the world. And so I think that's a big part of why I love retreats. I love removing myself from my own world and placing myself in somewhere beautiful. Although I live now in one of the most beautiful places ever, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I still have to life here.
Right.
So,
yes, we miss the beauty when we're in the middle of life being stuff.
it's hard to here. The leaves are like neon yellow right now, so you're like, wow, everything's beautiful. But yeah, the retreat setup is pretty unique and special. in my opinion.
Yeah, I think what I've noticed too is it's more of a personalized experience.
Yeah.
You get to actually like help people a little bit more with their own personal goals and
Yeah, sure.
yeah, where they're at, meeting them where they're at. Which just helps you get deeper into your practice overall too. So you get to walk away with like this deeper understanding of yourself and deeper connection with your body, and that's magical.
So magical. Yeah, I agree. For sure.
Yeah. Mom, did you have anything that you wanted to add? Any other questions that you could think of?
I think, well, first of all, I'm sitting over here just crying as you're talking. Just feeling the love and it just feels so good. And I think really just the question that I would have is, what would you say is unique and about practicing yoga in the mountains, in a place like the Sacred Valley?
I think this practice is so special and so sacred in itself. And to just, I mean, I've got goosebumps right now thinking about how amazing that experience is going to be, how life transformative it can be. I was like looking through pictures of our facility that we're going to, and just blown away by its beauty, and to just be in that kind of setting, surrounded by really amazing, empowering women. Like we've got 4 women leading this retreat in some capacity, and they're all, we're all bringing our special gifts to the table, and I couldn't ask for a better experience. Like that in and of itself, with where we're going, is transformational. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So I'm pretty pumped and can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at the picture the other day of the little retreat center nestled in these giant mountains behind, and it's just like, wow, that's incredible. Like, it's gonna be, yeah, I feel like out of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have gotten the opportunity to visit this place in the physical, and the pictures are beautiful, but they do not do it justice. The energy is out of this world. It is so, well, just the energy of the whole Sacred Valley is such a magical, healing place. It's very steeped in the indigenous practices of the Incan, Quechua, Kiro tradition that it's, I don't know, there's something very special about this place.
Yeah. I'm so looking forward to leading a wonderful retreat, but also selfishly like basking in some of my own special needs and healing as well. Like I'm, yeah, I can't wait. I get to share this with like a group of people that I love, and there's really special people going with me, including my hubby. Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm ready. This will be fun.
Yeah. Well, is there anything that you would want to say or add to participants to know ahead of time?
Just, the biggest thing is come open, like that's open to the experience of whatever happens. I think like we all have to be aware. That's Tony's making all kinds of noises over here. He's sunning like,
No.
but traveling that far is hard. leaving for that amount of time. You know, everyone has their own things that, you know, come up during travel, coming into a group where you don't know people, or, you know, and so it's just walking in with, you know, without expectation. You know, I think expectations is the thing that sometimes gets in the way of everything, and just being open to whatever unfolds. And I think with any retreat, if that's how you come into it, then it's going to be amazing no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my biggest takeaway.
I definitely agree with that. That's a really great point.
Yeah. You know, if your flight gets delayed, it's okay. I remember I've done all these yoga retreats, right? And I've never taken one for myself. And my good friend Sabrina, right after her mom died, she asked me if I'd go on a retreat with her. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to miss this. This is a good, like, let's do this, you know? And we went to Greece and show up at the Oklahoma City airport, and immediately flights canceled.
Oh, geez.
So we're like a day late to our retreat in Greece. And you know, it didn't phase us at all. Like we got relocated, and they gave us a hotel, and we had a good meal, and you know, like, it's just, shit happens, and you just have to just be open to, you know, the unknown,
Mm-hmm.
and try and enjoy it. So, and you know, getting to Peru is several flights, so we just have to pray we're all gonna show up on time, or you know, a little late. It's okay.
Or however it works out, it'll be
Yeah,
perfect.
it'll be perfect. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of, those are my biggest takeaways. Is travel is sometimes hard, and yeah, just be open.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you for your time, and
of course.
it's always great to share energy with you, and I'm really excited to facilitate this retreat together.
I'm so ready. This will be so fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I do want to mention that we will put the contact information in the description below. So if anybody watching this has any questions, you can reach out to any one of us, and we'd be happy to help you with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a few spots left. So if you're interested, hop on board. There's nothing like a last minute trip. I talked to a friend yesterday, and I was like, just buy your flight already. And they were like, okay, I think I might. So
Sometimes spontaneous trips are like the best ones.
they are the best, usually, always. That commitment of, I think I need a break, I'm gonna do it, are always the best. So yeah.
Right? Exactly.
All right, I love you guys,
Love
and
you
happy
too.
Friday.
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much again for joining us today, and we will see you soon.
See you in Peru.